In this video, I'm going to explain what shadow work is and how doing it can drastically improve the quality of your life, as well as unlock hidden powers that you didn't know you had. The reality is that all of us have traits, behaviors, and aspects of our lives that we repress, hide, or are just uncomfortable acknowledging. However, there is a lot of power in bringing these hidden parts of ourselves to the light for healing and ultimately understanding. I'm Jeff, and I teach practical and spiritual methods for organizing and empowering your life. In this video, we'll explore what shadow work is and how doing it can lead to a more balanced, peaceful, and complete life. So to get started, what exactly is shadow work? Shadow work refers to the practice of exploring the hidden or unconscious parts of our personality, often called the shadow. This concept was introduced originally by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung, who believed that these suppressed traits, desires, and fears, often referred to as the dark side, lie beneath the surface of everyone's conscious mind and influence our behavior. Engaging in shadow work allows us to confront and integrate these shadow aspects of ourselves, leading to greater self-awareness and personal growth. By acknowledging and accepting these hidden parts, we can develop a more authentic and balanced sense of self. Delving into shadow work, it's not about judgment or self-criticism, but rather about self-compassion and understanding. Embracing the shadow parts of us can transform our inner world and improve our relationships and even our emotional well-being. The shadow represents the hidden or unconscious parts of ourselves. These aspects can be both negative and positive, influencing all of our behavior and perception. This shadow comprises the parts of our personality that we reject or deny. These shadow aspects are not just negative traits like greed or envy, but can also include suppressed desires, talents, or anything that we repress and don't want to deal with. Jung's theory suggests that by integrating the shadow into our conscious mind, that leads to a more balanced and whole self. This process, known as shadow work, involves recognizing and accepting both the light and the dark sides of us and of our personality, including the often repressed shadow side. So essentially, your shadow self consists of the characteristics that you refuse to acknowledge. These traits are often relegated to the unconscious mind. Recognizing and integrating these suppressed parts of one's personality, often referred to as owning your own shadow, is crucial. The whole self, on the other hand, embraces both these shadow aspects and the accepted qualities and parts of ourselves. Denial or ignorance of the shadow can lead to internal conflict and a projection of these traits onto others. Acknowledging your shadow fosters self-awareness and emotional growth, enabling you to confront and integrate these hidden elements with your conscious self. Interestingly enough, the shadow includes both positive and negative aspects. Negative traits like anger, jealousy, and fear reside in the shadow. But the shadow also often contains positive traits, sometimes referred to as the golden shadow, including hidden talents and unrealized potential. Facing the negative aspects of your shadow creates emotional maturity and resilience. Recognizing the positive aspects helps you tap into new skills and abilities. By integrating both sides, the dark and the light, you achieve a more rounded and balanced self. So now let's talk about some of the common aspects of shadow work. Self-awareness is a crucial aspect of shadow work, guiding you toward greater emotional health and conscious awareness. This is because the unconscious mind influences much of your behavior without you even realizing it. By bringing attention to these hidden aspects, you can recognize patterns that affect your daily life. Self-awareness acts as a bridge, connecting your conscious mind to these concealed, hidden elements. When you identify the unconscious influences, you then pave the way for more intentional actions and decisions. This recognition isn't easy, but it is essential for personal growth and emotional well-being. You begin to understand why certain triggers prompt specific responses in you. Another aspect of self-awareness has to do with emotional reactions. Your emotional reactions are windows into your unconscious mind. Understanding them requires careful observation and reflection. Each reaction can reveal underlying feelings and hidden beliefs. By examining these responses, you gain insights into your emotional health. Observing how you react in various situations helps you identify areas for improvement. Emotional reactions often serve as clues to unresolved issues that still require attention. This conscious awareness empowers you to manage emotions better, improving your relationships and even your daily interactions. So now let's talk about the journey of shadow work and what it looks like. Engaging in shadow work is a profound process that involves self-discovery and inner work. This journey consists of starting the shadow work journey and progressing through various stages as you engage more deeply with your inner self. Initiating shadow work begins with acknowledging the parts of yourself that you have neglected or denied. These are often traits, fears, and desires that you consider undesirable. To begin shadow work, recognize these shadow aspects through introspection and self-reflection. One way to get started is to keep a journal where you note down recurring negative thoughts or emotional triggers. Meditation and mindfulness can help you become aware of your shadow self as well. You can also seek out resources such as books, courses, or even a therapist that specializes in this kind of shadow work to guide you through this early phase. As you progress in your shadow work journey, you'll move through different stages. Initially, you'll face a lot of resistance and discomfort as you confront your hidden traits. This initial discovery phase requires a lot of patience and honesty with yourself. The next stage involves acceptance. Here you learn to embrace these parts of yourself without judgment. This is where significant healing and growth can occur, leading to enhanced self-awareness. And then finally, in later stages, we have integration. In this final stage, you harmonize shadow aspects of yourself with your conscious self, leading to a more balanced and authentic you. Practicing shadow work continuously throughout these stages helps you achieve deep and lasting change. So finally, let's talk about the shadow and personal growth. Exploring your shadow side can significantly impact your personal growth. Acknowledging these hidden parts of yourself helps in uncovering your authentic self and embracing your positive qualities. Engaging in shadow work allows you to uncover aspects of yourself that you might have ignored or even denied. By facing these hidden parts, you develop a deeper understanding of your authentic self. This process involves recognizing your true desires, motivations, and values. Especially reflecting on your behaviors and emotions helps you understand why you react in the ways that you do. This self-awareness enhances your ability to make conscious choices aligned with your true self rather than acting from unconscious patterns. Ultimately, this leads to greater self-fulfillment and personal growth. Another unique aspect of this journey is that embracing your shadow sides can reveal hidden talents and positive qualities. When you acknowledge parts of yourself that you might previously have deemed negative or unacceptable, you often discover strengths and abilities that you were unaware of. These qualities can include resilience, creativity, and empathy. By integrating these aspects into your self-perception, you become more balanced and well-rounded. This integration fosters personal growth as you harness these newly discovered traits to enhance your life and relationships. You also become more compassionate toward yourself and toward others, which leads to enriched connections and a more fulfilling life in general. So what kind of shadow work have you already done in your life? Please comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to get notified as soon as I put new videos out. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.